Hello and welcome. Here we have this math problem here. The question is x plus x all over the square root of x equal to 3 to the power of 2. What is the value of x here? Okay, it's a simple one. So we take our solution. Now, if you check this question carefully, we should know that x cannot be equal to 0. So that is the first assumption we're going to take here, that x cannot be equal to 0. Okay, good. So if x cannot be equal to 0, so how do we evaluate it? So we have the question here, we have x here plus our x, then all over the square root of our x equal to, here we just have to change this to our the value of 3 to the power of 2 is 9. Okay, but let's just keep it here. So look at this. We are having x plus x plus x. We have 3 of it. So if we add up, this is going to give us 3x all over the square root of our x equal to our 9. Okay, so this denominator, we have to eliminate it. And how do we do that? We achieve that by multiplying both sides of the equation, okay, by our square root of x. So we have here 3x all over the square root of x times our square root of x is equals to 9 times the square root of x. And so this and this will leave. We are now left with 3x is equal to our 9 root x. Yeah. Okay, so we can easily divide by 3 here. So if we divide by 3, we're going to have this all over 3 and this all over 3. This leaves the system. So we are now left with x on the left-hand side equal to 3 here 1, 3 here we have 3. So we have 3 root our x. Okay, now if we are to rewrite this expression, then we have our 3 root x is equal to our x here. Yeah, this radical, we have to do away with it. And how do we eliminate this radical? We just have to take the square of both sides of the equation. So we have here square this side, then we also square this side. And so this square will affect this. Remember the log, which says that if you have your a, b, all raised to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of n times b to the power of n. Okay, so we use this to, this will affect this will also affect it. And so this is going to give us 9, and this power will go with this radical to give us our x here equals to x to the power of 2. Okay, so from here, we just have to bring all terms to this side of the equation. In other words, we want to subtract 9x from both sides. So we're going to have 9x minus our 9x is equals to x to the power of 2 minus 9x here. So this will leave. We now have 0 equal to x to the power of 2 minus 9x. Rearranging, we have x to the power of 2 minus 9x is equals to 0. So here we are to look for two values of x here. Okay, the two values of x that will satisfy this equation. And so we just have to factor out x from here. So if we factor out x, we're going to have here x minus 9 equal to 0. We apply what is called the zero property. By equating this to 0, you equate this to 0. So for our case 1, we have our case 1. Case 1, we're going to have our x equal to 0. But remember, at the beginning, we said x cannot be equal to 0, okay? Because look at here, we have here the square root of x at the denominator, right? So we cannot divide by 0. And so x equal to 0 as a solution is rejected. It's rejected here. This is rejected, okay? So if x1 is rejected, which is 0 is rejected, then how do we get the second root? So we have our case 2 here. So our case 2, we have x minus 9 equal to 0. Add 9 to both sides of the equation, we're going to have x minus 9 plus 9 equal to 0 plus our 9. So we now have x, this leaves is equals to 9. So this is our value for x2. But we can do a quick check to know if x equals to 9 will satisfy the original equation. So let's do a brief check here. So let's take a check here. So our equation is x plus x plus x all over the square root of x equal to our 3 to the power of 2. So wherever we see x, let's put in 9 there. So we're going to have this to be 9 plus 9 plus 9 all over the square root of 9 equals to 3 to the power of 2. Of course, we can add 9 to 9 and to 9. So 9 plus 9 will give us our 18. 18 plus 9 will give us 27 all over the square root of our 9 equals to 3 to the power of 2. So the square root of 9 will give us 3, right? So we have 27 all over 3 is equals to 3 to the power of 2. 3 into 27 will give us 9, which is equals to 3 to the power of 2. And 9 can be expressed as 3 to the power of 2. So we have 3 to the power of 2 is equals to 3 to the power of 2. So this shows that the only answer or root that satisfies this original equation is x equal to 9. So this brings us to the end. Thank you. Drop a comment in the comment section. Bye for now.